Good morning, everybody. Today is Vlogmas day. So it is currently probably like 9 in the morning or something like that. I don't really know. It's early as heck. It's early as heck in the morning. But if y'all wondering why I look like a bum in the wintertime, to do a wave tutorial after this video. So I came to give y'all the story time I was supposed to give y'all a little while ago. So I came to give y'all the story time about my first time eating an edible. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, diddy. Because over here we late like 3 days. And I also finally was able to get back into my old YouTube channel. So it's going to be somewhere on the screen. The link will be in the description. On that channel, I'm going to post, like, I don't know, hair tutorials and stuff like that for those people that want to watch that. And on this channel will be more my vlog channel with story times and how-tos and all that type of shit. So, okay. So, where do I start? Alright, so at the time, I was living with my godbrother and our friend. Ignore him in the back, he's playing his toys. So at the time, I was living with my godbrother and his friend. Move! And his friend works at a dispensary. And they stay trying to get me to, do a little. And I always said no because everybody that does know me knows that I don't drink and I don't smoke. Yes. Life for the party, yeah? So, it was this one particular day. My friend was over and my friend smokes and he was like, hey Data, do you want to try this edible? And I'm like, you know what, you've been asking me constantly, so why not? So he gave me a piece of the edible. It was a gummy. The gummy was probably like this big. The edible was probably about this big. He gave me a little less than half. This much. Probably a little more, a little less than that. So I asked him, I'm like, oh, what is it? What's it gonna do to me? He's like, it's sativa. It's gonna give you a head high. Okay, so I eat it. And I'm like, okay, so when am I supposed to feel it? When am I gonna, when am I gonna feel it? So I'm sitting down on the couch, like so. And Amias was in front of me and he's playing. And then all of a sudden I just get real giggly. And they're like, oh, look, it's working. It's, you real bubbly, you real laughy. And so I say probably like 5 minutes after that, I start to feel tired. And I'm like, ooh, I don't want to go to sleep though. So I get up and I'm about to go take a shower, thinking the shower is going to wake me up. I go get in the shower. They said I was in the shower for 10 minutes. I felt like I was in the shower for hours. Like, I'm inside the shower. And I'm trying to figure out how to get out the shower. I'm in the shower, like, turning around. Like, looking real dumb. And I probably was looking really dumb. No, it's not even a probably. I know I was looking really dumb. So then, after maybe like in my head, after maybe like 5 minutes of turning around, I finally just open the curtain and I get out. And now I'm sitting here like, oh my God, like everything is moving. Everything is moving. So now I'm trying to figure out like how to get out the bathroom because in my mind, I was stuck on repeat. I put my pants on, I look at the toilet, I flush the toilet, I look at the door, I touch the doorknob, and as soon as I look back at the shower, I did it again. And every single time that I thought about it, I did it again. Like, it was just back to that, like that. Like, I couldn't get it to stop playing in my head. So I'm in the bathroom like, oh my God, Desnae, think of something different. Think of something different. Mind you, I was probably standing there at the door looking dumb, like, just probably standing there looking real dumb, real goofy. And I finally get out the bathroom. I throw my clothes in the closet, and I go in there where my friends are, and I drop down to my knees, and I'm like, oh, I am tripping. And they laughing like they think the shit funny. And I crawl over to him, and I tell him like, oh my God, I can't stop doing it in my head. It keep happening over and over again. And he's like, well, doing what? What's the problem? And I'm telling him, and then I said, then you don't believe me, and then see, oh my God, I did it again. He said I said that at least 20 times consistently, back to back. And I'm just going to assume that I blacked out because I do not remember how I ended up on the floor. But the next thing that I do remember is laying on the floor and my friend laying next to me. I mean, sitting next to me, and he's rubbing on my chest telling me I got to calm down because my heart was like beating out my chest and shit. And he's telling me like, oh, you got to calm down. You got to calm down. Just relax. Relax, Taco. Hey, relax. Then I'm like, I remember, and I guess I blacked out again because the next thing I remember after that is like sitting on the couch, and I remember sitting on the couch with my back up against this part. So basically like, you know, and my friend was in front of me, and I got my legs like straddled around him, and I'm holding on to his face like this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't get it to stop. Oh my God, make it stop. And my friend, my other friend, he went to go get some milk. He's like, oh, let's get her some milk. Let's give her some milk. We're going to kill your high. We're just going to kill it. He brings me some milk. And this happened on repeat too. Like, he walks over there, he gets it, he comes back, he gives it to me, I drink it, I look away, look back, do it again. And it kept happening just like that. Like, in my head, I was probably sitting there like looking really dumb, like just looking dumb. And it just kept happening over and over in my head. And every time I thought about it, it made my body hurt. So I'm holding on to him tight as heck. Like, he a real friend, because he's still my friend to this day. But I was really squeezing the heck out of his head. Like, I don't remember what happened after that. The next thing I remember is standing at the door, and they said that I was screaming. I don't remember screaming, but I do remember standing at the door, and I remember walking outside and just being outside and seeing the firefighters, and thinking in my head like, should I go tell them that I'm high? Should I go tell them to help me? Then I'm just sitting outside on the side. I'm just sitting outside on the side of the 99-cent store, just sitting there. And then he comes to me, and he's like, hey, you have a baby. Your baby's in the house with your friend. He said I'm answering all of his questions about my friend, so he knew I wasn't like gonna like hurt myself or do anything crazy. He's like, oh, you just needed a breath of fresh air. You needed to get your thoughts together, because I was answering all his questions. I was fully aware, but I don't remember any of these things. And then he said he walks away and comes back, and I'm not there anymore. I remember sitting at the bus stop. Like, I walked way down the street, across the street, and was just sitting at the bus stop. Then the next thing I remember is waking up on the couch, laying down with the blanket on and my pillow, sleep. And I remember waking up, and it was dark, and I'm like, well, where did the day go? I didn't see him eyes. I didn't see nobody, but I was just still so like tired and drowsy and high. So I was just like, nah, I'm going back to sleep. So I went back to sleep, and I ended up like sleeping until like 4 in the morning. And my friend was there. I mean, my friend was there. When I wake up, I look at my phone. I had hella missed calls from my friend. So I knew he went to work at like 5, 6 in the morning. So when I woke up around 4, I waited a couple minutes, and then I called him. And he's like, you good? You okay? And I'm like, yeah, what happened? And he's like, well, what did he tell you happened? And I'm like, he told me that I took a shower and went to sleep, but I don't think that's what happened. Like, what happened? So he tells me everything that I just told y'all. And man, I'm like, bro, never again. Like, I'm not eating no edibles ever again. Like, they said that I was screaming. They said I passed out like Sierra. That's how I ended up on the floor on my back. Like, but I'm never doing that shit again. Like, I'm really never eating edibles again. This is why I don't do drugs. Like, that's just not for me. I'm past. I'm good. I'm not doing it again because that was scary. Like, my thoughts were so, like, everywhere. Like, I was sitting there thinking, like, what if people don't really look like this? What if people are... What if I made this up that this is what people really look like and people really look like something else? Like, oh my God, now I don't know what people look like. Like, that's the type of shit that I was thinking about. Like, but that shit was really wild, and I'm not doing it again. I'm not. But thanks for watching this story time. I hope you enjoyed it. For more story times like this, make sure you turn on your post notifications so you like, comment, and subscribe. But tell your mommy, your daddy, your sister, your cousin, your granny, your auntie, and the cat to subscribe. And if you guys are wondering what that water noise is, I have a turtle tank. Because I feel like somebody's gonna ask eventually. It's a turtle tank. But thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, Vlogmas Day 7.